I love how I get just like such random video ideas and I'm like, you know what? Let me record about this. And this is something that I'm actually personally going through right now. And this is basically a short little video I want to talk about for fasting. So basically me and my best friend, we've been actually trying to work on our weight goals. Now for me, I'm actually trying to lose weight. And for my best friend, she's trying to gain weight. So this might be a little bit of a shout out for my friend who might be watching this video. Speaking of my best friend, she texted me just now. As I was saying though, this is something we've been actually just recently talking about. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because this is something that I'm trying to experiment as far as weight loss. Now, if anyone may or may not know about me, I've actually gone through a pretty big weight loss myself. And this is actually technically like my continued weight loss journey that I've been continuing since 2018 when I was just 18, almost 19 at the time. And so what I've been trying to do to lose weight throughout those years is just calorie counting. This is something I still pretty much stand by pretty highly, just for me personally, because it's helped me and proven to me, plus a few other factors like actually eating healthy foods, which I've been eating foods a lot from this food program throughout the years, and then started exercising a little bit along the way. I am no expert, by the way, when it comes to weight loss, so please do not call me like a Dr. Carrie or anything like that, because I don't know enough like the medical stuff or like the nutritionist, if that's a word, like basically the nutritions of food. Definitely can talk about this with your doctor or an adult if you're like a minor. Hopefully you're not a minor watching this, but you never know who's watching these videos in this public, you know. So in a sense, though, please do talk to your doctor or someone who may know a lot more than I would. I wanted to share that basically calorie counting was like my go-to all these years and things of that sort. And when it came to the last couple years, when I've been trying to lose the weight that I've gained a little bit about, because at one point, in case I didn't clarify this, sorry, basically I've actually gone down to 100 pounds at one point. To be exact, maybe 101 pounds. And I was wanting to lose up to 116. So I was just about 15 or 16 pounds shy away from my weight goal that I wanted to be. And I used to be pretty obese, so keep that in mind. And I wanted to get to a pretty good average weight for someone like me and my height and gender, whatnot, that should be at. And when it came to the last couple of years, I've been trying to apply my go-to tricks and stuff that helped me in the past, and sometimes it's helped a little bit, but then sometimes it doesn't seem like it just sticks for a long period of time. That also could be due to motivation, because I know that's something that I know was something that really helped me as well, with self-discipline. Consistency is a big key right there. And if anything, I have been actually just been talking about this even with my best friend the last couple of years, and this is something that she's also aware of. And also for anyone who might know me too, I've talked about my weight and things that I'm trying to work towards, or things I'm trying to experiment, if anything, because things are all about trial and error, as someone once wise that I know has told me. And basically it takes experimentation, what works for you. And if something doesn't work, that's okay, because you know what, that's one less thing you realize that doesn't work for you, and that means you have many more possible endless ideas you can try and possibilities that will work for you. To go back to what I was talking about in the beginning of this video, me and my best friend, we are actually trying to experiment different ways we're trying to work on our weight goals. Me and my friend, we were actually looking into like some research as far as for me, but I've also been trying to help her too in best ways that I'm able to as well. And basically to help balance off each other's like ideas and stuff like that, there was an idea that I am been trying to work on recently, and that is fasting. Now, maybe if anyone doesn't know about this, basically fasting is where you take an X amount of period of time to try to work on not consuming any calories that, or really anything that is going to give you like sugar or things of that sort, and sticks plainly to the facts of either water, coffee, or tea. Unfortunately, for someone like me, I don't drink coffee or tea, so the only thing I have to drink is just water. But on the other hand, on the flip side, I actually enjoy drinking water. And this is something that throughout my weight loss is something that I hated drinking water. Like I did not like drinking water from the beginning. With fasting though, to go back to this, again, this is something I've been only learning about for less than a week. So and this is only, again, I'm not exaggerating. This is actually being dead serious. I've been trying to experiment like what will work best for me as far as weight loss and things like that, and trying to experiment different hours that I've been trying to fast. Now, I haven't gone anything super crazy, like up to a day or anything of that sort, because I don't want to go super crazy, especially since it's been like less than a week of fasting. I'm trying to experiment like what will work best, and especially for weight loss, which is what I'm trying to work towards. I'm not saying fasting is the right answer maybe for everybody, because this is something that, again, definitely really, again, I cannot highlight this enough. Please do talk to a doctor about this, because again, I'm not a doctor. I'm just sharing my thoughts and things of that sort. And everybody can have different opinions, of course, like whether fasting is a good thing or a bad thing and things of that sort. And I am still focusing on calories, actually, even when I'm trying to fast and stuff. But even within that, though, I'm just trying to experiment with fasting, because for me personally, I struggle with snacking and overeating. And whenever it comes to that, if I'm sticking to like a certain window, or at least if anything, trying to end out a period every single night, which for me in this case, I've been experimenting trying to stop eating at 9 o'clock at night. It's hard because some days I might be able to go like a little longer. And when I say a little longer, I mean like up to 11 hours. But some days I might be able to get easier up to like 14 or something like that. Today, I've extended my longest fasting streak, which I'm not gonna go longer than this, I promise you this, and it might sound like I'm going crazy. Maybe I am a little bit, but at the same time, I'm just experimenting at the end of the day to see what will work best. But of course, I am not gonna be able to do this sustainably every single day, just because of the fact that my schedule always changes all the time. And so there's no way I can stick to this every single day. And I'm not going to go anything further than that, because it's just not possible for someone like me. Right after this video ends, I am going to break my fast, but I currently have been going up to 18 hours. And 18 hours might be like, whoa, like, why are you going so crazy? Well, again, I'm experimenting, but I'm not going to go anything further than that. And of course, I don't want to go anything further, because in fact, with doing my research, and I found out with weight loss, with one of these videos I came across, fasting as far as weight loss shouldn't be it should be between the time frames of 12 hours to, sorry, I forgot for a second. Okay, sorry, for 12 hours to 18 hours. Anything beyond that is not necessary when it comes to weight loss. I can't really say I'm going to like document this, but at the end of the day, I am trying to experiment what works and stuff like that. Surprisingly, if you might be wondering, well, how is it going with fasting up to 18 hours so far? To be honest with you, I've slept quite a bit because I was catching up on sleep. I know sleep actually helps a lot when it comes to weight loss. This is just 100% a fact. Right now, I mean, when I first woke up, I did felt like a little bit like physical soreness, I guess you could say, with my head and with my body, because my body's like in the shock, of course. But surprisingly, after all this, I don't feel hungry as much. I've been trying to drink some water shortly after I woke up, because I knew I was not only dehydrated, but I was also kind of like physically needing something just to kind of keep my brain blood flowing and stuff like that. And thankfully, I'm still feeling okay. Like, I actually still feel perfectly fine and stuff. Even though I've been awake for about a couple hours now, I still feel okay, but I am going to definitely break my fast. And please don't be crazy like me. Please do experiment and go slow, because for me, I like to go crazy and just see how far I can go. Even if fasting doesn't work for you, that's okay, because like I mentioned in this video, whatever works best for you, there's many different ideas you can try as far as weight loss if you're trying to lose weight. And for me, I find it easier that at least I can actually make my calories be less by not overeating as much. So that's why I'm trying experimenting fasting even more, because I tend to snack and I tend to overeat. But if I know there's a time frame I have to stop by the night, then it's not only will it make it easier for me to sleep at night, but it also would make it easier for me to not go and crazy as far as food intake. And so this is something I'm trying to really experiment to see if this helps me. And of course, at the end of the day, I know this is not something I'm going to do forever the rest of my life. And as far as calories and stuff like that, I'm trying to, once I get to the point where I have lost the weight, which I hope and pray that can be the case too, I know for a fact I'm going to be eating, like maintaining my calories and stuff like that. I'm not going to go crazy as far as fasting and stuff, because it won't be necessary once I get to my goal weight. I hope to take you guys along within this. If I do find myself posting videos here and there about like my weight goal or anything that I find interesting that I want to share as far as weight. But at the end of the day, I do hope this video was able to help you in any way, shape, or form, and just wanted to share my interesting thoughts from someone like me who's just trying to experiment fasting. And again, I'm not an expert, not a doctor, but I do hope that this gives you some sort of benefit. But also, most importantly, if you haven't worked on your weight goals and stuff like that, it does help you work on that, considering the fact that we're just past the New Year's and we want to all be healthy. That's a generic New Year's resolutions kind of goals, and so make it real and make it happen on yourself, okay? So I hope this helps in any way, shape, or form. You're welcome to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys soon in the next video. And take care, be safe most importantly, and have a good rest of your day or night whenever you watch this. Thank you. God bless.